How exciting. You have just been given a skin tint and or a concealer sample, and I'm going to show you how to use them. Now, this is not saying you don't know how to do this, but when I got these, I had no idea how to use them or what to do. So let's pull our hair up. You want your hair out of your face because you are going to want to be using right here, all right? And lucky for you, I've got some blemishes, so I'm going to show you how nicely the skin tint covers up the blemishes. All right, let's get all of that big old hair in there. Let's open our skin tint. Okay, skin tint has 11 different colors, and so does the concealer. So whatever skin tint color you're going to use the same concealer color, or you can go one lower to make it a highlight. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of fun things you can do with these skin tints. So first we're going to find our color, and they're broken in half. So 1 through 6, and then 7 through 11. All right, so each one of these little bubbles has enough time to cover your face at least 3 times. All right, so it's going to let you really try them and play with them and use them. Okay, so I'm going to open number 1, which is called Joyful. Okay, I'm going to be using a small sponge. I have gotten it wet. These are the F07, and they come in a set of 2. I also have my F08 brush here, my skin tint brush, or you can use your finger, however you want to do it to find your color. All right, so get that open right there, and I'm going to just dip my wet sponge into the end of one. I'm starting with the lightest first, okay? And then I've got a mirror above me if you see me looking up, and I'm just gonna dot it down, okay? And then I'm just gonna blend it. I'm gonna blend it all in, all right? So see how you can see that, and it's not blending with my skin tone, all right? These have no undertones in them, so you don't have to worry about if you have green or yellow or blue undertones. This is gonna naturally just go with your skin because there are no undertones in it. So let's open number 2. Okay, I'm gonna pull it open. And I'm gonna dip my end in, okay? See it's in there, it's got quite a bit in there. All right, dip that in there. Okay, then I'm gonna go right next to the 1, okay? You can see that blends better. See the 1 and the 2, it blends better, all right? And you can see it's getting rid of that uneven skin tone, all right? So now I'm gonna go to 3. Guess I could have had them open before we started, huh? All right, here's 3. All right, and dab it in there. Okay, I'm getting a little too much, but that's okay. All right, 3 is gonna go right here. 3 is what I wear during the winter a lot of times when I haven't had a lot of sun on my skin. You can see that it's a little more orangey than I would like. It's not blending as nicely. Okay, I did get a lot of it, but you can see it's really covering up that blemish. All right, now I'm going to go to 4. And I'm going to use the bottom side because we're getting a little bit darker. 4 is what I currently wear during the summer. Okay, I wear it, I don't wear it all day, every day. I'm going to put it on the bottom right there, and then I'm going to go down right here. Okay. You can see how it just evens out my skin tone and just blends right in. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm going to move to the other side and go 5, 6. All right. Let's open 5 before we open 6. Yep, I'm using my nails to open them. All right, let's go 5. I'm going to go on this side over here. I just got a ton. There is so much in there. Okay, I'm going to go down and cover up some of those blemishes, even out that skin tone. You can see it's not as even as I would like for it to be. It's a little dark for me. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's open 6. The best way to find your color is being in brightest light you can be. And you can do it in front of your window in a bright time of day. I have a big lit mirror in front of me, like a magnifying mirror. All right, and here is 6. So it's going to be just a touch darker. Put it right here by 5. All right, so there you go. So there's 0, not 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 blend so nicely, 5 and 6. All right, so like I said, sometimes I'm a 3, sometimes I'm a 4. You just do it so differently to see what you like best. All right, now I'm going to show you something, what else you can do with these. All right, so I know 1 is not necessarily my color, but I can use 1 as a highlighter. Okay, so I take it and I can put it under my eyes and highlight that color, highlight that right there before I put my skin tint on top. Okay, see that difference? And then you can also, if you want to, use that darker colors and use them to sculpt with. So let me show you that. Actually, let me put 4 all over, okay? And then I'll sculpt on top of it. So see, just evens out that skin tone. I can put it right over that 1. Okay. It's a little bit harder when you have a little bitty sponge. A lot of times I like to use it with the big sponge, or I just go straight in with my makeup brush. Okay. See how it just evens out my skin tone? It's a little different over here because I've got some of the darker colors. All right, one last thing. Let me show you how you can sculpt with the darker colors. All right, so let's open 8. Okay, 8 is peaceful right there. And I'm going to dip the end of this sponge right here into 8. And I'm just going to go like this. Just like how I would sculpt. To add that little bit of a darker, more like a sun-kissed look. And I can sculpt with a darker color. So there's so much you can do with our skin tint. So don't feel like you're like, oh, I just get to use one color. No, you can use all the colors you want. All right, look at that. See that little bit of darken on that side versus that side? So there's a lot you can do with our skin tint. All right, it's so fun. It's easy to use. So once you're ready and you find your color, you're gonna go on the website and it's gonna have, like, this is a number 3. It's called Meaningful. You're gonna order it and it's gonna come in and then you get to put it on you, all right? So this is how it comes, all right? When I put it on, I like to draw with it. Some people put it straight on their brush. However you want to do it is how you get to do it. And that is the skin tint thing.